Welcome to Money Summit. I'm John Ogden, and I'm here today with Luvleen Sidhu, co-founder and chief strategy officer at BankMobile. And we heard you give a speech today at Financial Brand Forum. It's fantastic. And we wanted to give you a chance to talk about what you do at BankMobile.
Sure. So BankMobile launched in January 2015. We're a completely digital, mobile-first bank, really with a mission to make banking affordable, effortless, and really financially empowering to Americans across the country.
Great. So what has changed in the past 10 years that has allowed BankMobile to exist? It sounds like this is something new in the industry. So what has happened in the past decade that has led up to BankMobile?
Well, if you look at kind of what innovation was in the banking industry, you kind of see banking products being developed and then bank branches being developed to really be the delivery channel for those products. And now we're seeing, branches on the most expensive street corners with big glass windows and video screens and smart bankers. And so that has been, innovation and kind of moving forward, but it has by no means been disrupted. And I think we have really a once in 100-year opportunity because of what consumer needs are, and most importantly, because of the technology shift that's taken place and the technology that we have at our fingertips to really be disruptive going forward. So if you look at the stats, people are actually visiting bank branches once a year and interacting with their bank on mobile devices 20 to 30 times a month. So finally, with technology such as a mobile device, we can reach customers much more quickly and being able to acquire customers at a much faster pace and in a much more convenient fashion than we have ever before.
Great. What obstacles are getting in the way of making sure that happens?
So I think for a lot of the incumbents, it's a little bit difficult because they're so engrossed in sort of their branch strategy that what do we do with all these branches? So their focus is a lot more on digitizing the banking space and I think digitizing their mobile and other sort of digital channels. So I think that the criteria that you really have to look for is how can you attract customers? Because right now bank branches are only attracting one net new checking account per week. So that's a very inefficient customer acquisition model.
Yeah.
So they really need to think about how can we transform the digital experience to really get exponential customer acquisition growth rather than what's happening in branches today.
That's great. So what do you think about fintech and banking and the relationship between the two? Sometimes it's said that fintech is kind of the enemy. Sometimes it's like we're partners. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think that I would view it as partners. So I think fintech companies, their huge advantage is that they have awesome technology. But I think that what banks have that they don't have is a customer acquisition strategy and customer stickiness and also liquidity, so cheap funding. So I think being able to combine both, banks that want to be these tech players, but they have this bank charter. They can really become fintech players with bank charters if they partner with fintechs. And fintechs can really benefit from a customer acquisition strategy, a more, broader product set to really create customer stickiness and really get funding as well.
Great. Finally, how is BankMobile moving forward, going into the future? What are your plans? How do you see yourself kind of navigating this space over the next 5 years?
Yeah, I think that, for us, it's our Moonshot. We talked a lot about Moonshot in my talk today, that we want to acquire 10 times more customers a day than a traditional bank. And so we really need to look at customer acquisition strategies and partnerships that can really help us do that. So for us, it's really about creating the right partnerships, really creating a financial ecosystem, even a lifestyle ecosystem to really create memorable experiences for our customers so that we attract them and they keep coming back and stay with us for life.
Great. Thanks so much for talking today.
Yes,
it's great to talk to you.